and welcome to FinextraTV. I'm Hannah Wallace and we're here at Infosys Finacle Conclave 2019 in Dubai. Kindly joining us now in the studio is Rudi Deruytter from CKV Bank. Hello Rudi, thank you very much for speaking with us today.
With a pleasure. I'm motivated to be here. Thank you.
Fantastic. So the first thing I want to talk to you about and hear from you is CKV Bank's vision.
CKV Bank's vision is that we should be a niche playing bank in Belgium and that we should be active in Europe for the future. We should be direct, speed, and we need to have fun as well on the workflow. That's the aim of strategy of CKV Bank. And of course we need to grow because the profit and line business is for us important that we have a profitable business model.
And how do you grow? What kind of strategies do you employ to achieve it?
The strategy that we do that is to achieve, first of all, the speed in decision making, to have a very open mindset from the people, and we like to have a combination between the human factor and the digital factor. So humanification is one of the keywords in the CKV strategy on the digital platforms. That is what we are going to do. We have two main businesses, lending and we have funding. The funding side is already rather good digitalized because we work together with fintech cooperation in Berlin and Hamburg, and they already have a platform, and on that platform the clients can directly and very quickly have a CKV deposit solution as they like to do it. On the lending side we need to do some investments, and we are now looking at a strategy to develop also the lending strategy in the future. The main strategy after this is that we think that a lot of core banks are going to de-risk some of their products. They don't want to leave the relationship, but they will let some products go. And we would like to be there to give one of the possibilities for one product in this line, that is mortgage loans to private individuals and small enterprises. That's our aim. To do that, we need to make a very good ecosystem with a bridge to all other banks. So our aim is to have a good platform from the lending side that can link at every moment in time with other banks to sell their products, and then we will pay fee business for that. We are an expensive bank, so we don't want to be cheap, and we want to have a solution. Solution is the most important thing.
All right, so where does technology transformation fit into all of this?
Technology transformation is coming, of course, because our clients were this age and they will go older, so the new clients have other needs and other things to ask. So how we do that? We work together with Azure on one side, we will go work together with you, and we go to work also with Encino, which is a firm linked to Salesforce. And then we will integrate that in one big platform, CKV, one ecosystem, and then that ecosystem can talk with others, cloud solutions options, AI solutions options with other banks, and that is the aim of strategy of CKV. The main issue there is to get the people mind on the right set. The change management, there is one certainty in the future, change. And we need to have that change management. So if I hire people, I don't look at EQ, I don't look at EQ anymore, I look at AQ. AQ is a new word, adaptability qualities. Adaptability qualities is the main thing for the future. And I need managers who are real managers so that I can retain the people. Because in Belgium, I don't know if it's always in Europe, but there is a war for talent. So if your retention ratio is not high, is low, then you're not a good manager, and I will sack you. I will find another manager to replace you, because we sacked people before and then we had more difficulties to engage somebody else who was better than the old one, because that's really a war for talent in the future.
So you're speaking a lot about change. Now coming to the theme of the event, Scale Digital, what are some of the challenges involved with that scalability?
For that scalability, that's a great point. Scalability is, we are a small bank, so we need to go step by step. So we need to make our targets realistic and a bit longer in time. So I believe, which core banks are doing is not the way we should do it. So what are we doing? We have made a time frame, 4 years, 5 years, so I've made my time frame long in the hope that we reach our milestones easier and before the time, and then we can have a party. If we met our timeline short, you don't reach it, you have to blame it and make it up. So we did it the other way around. I'm a bit controversial at that point. Then we have very clear targets. What is our aim? We need to have more efficiency, 30%. We need to have less costs, minus 27%. We need to have that, So we have a clear view of 5 or 6 targets that we set in the front to reach in 2024, to be realistic, and we work together to reach that. That's the aim of CKV, and we're doing that together with the team, of course, because alone you cannot do anything. That's the way we are working forward.
Fantastic. All right. So what have you taken away from the event that's going to help you?
From the event, from the way I have learned, and that was something that a lot of people say, ask questions.
Yes, ask the right questions.
Ask the right questions, and I very liked also the vision on how a future bank should look, which a lot of colleagues had meant, and which is very interesting also that I saw some examples from other banks who already did, and they were successful. Because it's important, because there are a lot of banks who were in the process, but I would like to see the successful people, and I saw some here in the presentations, which I like.
Rudi, it's been great speaking with you. I'll let you go back to the event. Thank you.
Thank you.